Yep, it's story time, folks. I haven't done one of these in a while. This is still episode 2 of season 2 because, well, I haven't forgotten about this series, but people were pressuring me to do more episodes of Did I Get What I Paid For? So I did. Due to some other stuff going on, I can't do that right now. You see, there's a reason I haven't done a video in a few weeks. These weren't planned off weeks. Um, I do plan on doing fewer videos in 2022 because I want to focus on doing longer, better ones. But no, I couldn't do stuff for a while because of, well, the curse of 2021, which you have to admit was quite a year, like 2020 before it. 2021 took a little bit from us all. It gave us Godzilla vs. King Kong. It took Jessica Walter. It gave us Shang-Chi and took Ed Asner. It gave us back Vincent D'Onofrio as the Kingpin, but took Betty White just 17 days before her 100th birthday. If I weren't an atheist born and raised, that would be enough to convince me there's no such thing as a loving God. In short, 2021 sucks balls. For me, the worst parts of the year came all at once. December 2021 was a proverbial endless Nicolas Cage movie marathon without so much as a bathroom break. It started with my pharmacy and my doctor screwing something up, which delayed me being able to get my meds. But I still managed to do a pretty kick-ass video that week. The next week I got my COVID-19 booster. If you haven't done it and it's been 6 months since your last shot, go and make your appointment. Do it. Go on. I'll wait. You can even finish watching this in the recovery room. Anyway, I had planned on my shot making me woozy and weak for about a week. Thankfully, that wasn't the case. If anything, I was getting back on schedule. Until a family member began to resume remodeling the basement. So Flash Gordon, which I had scheduled to be a 3-day shoot, turned into 5, plus a late night recording session with Nick and Marche. This had an interesting side effect. Since I was now editing on the same days I was shooting, I could look at the takes I was using and adjust my later performances accordingly. Then that family member started coughing. At first, they thought it was a cold. Then another family member got a headache, and they were both feverish. I had a mild runny nose and a mild headache for a day. I might have had a fever, I can't tell. Digital thermometers tend to be off by plus or minus 0.5 degrees. Ours said I had a 99-degree temperature, which means I could have been as high as 99.5, or I could have been normal. And I was down to 96 the next day. So, I really have no idea. I'm allergic to so much stuff that it really could have been caused by anything, including drywall being torn down, spraying the entire basement where I was shooting with dust. My family didn't have any proof that they were exposed to COVID-19 until another family member had a confirmed case. See, the tests for people who have already been vaccinated are really hard to find. My family couldn't get one, let alone 3. I started feeling awkward. I wouldn't call it survivor's guilt exactly because none of my family were deathly ill, but I did wonder why everyone around me was getting really sick and I was just sort of lethargic for a day and a half. Go look at the Flash Gordon episode. I think you'll find I seem a little off at the 26 to 35-minute mark. Those were the bits I shot on my off days. Anyway, there's a pretty simple explanation for that. My booster was 12 days old when everyone else in the house went full-on symptomatic. I got my shot just in time not to suffer any real ill effects. Physical ones, anyway. I had to watch people I loved go through absolute hell for a week. Or rather, not watch them because even vaccinated people can contract Omicron. So I had to wait in the other room, avoiding them as much as possible. Look, I know that people who have been vaccinated have a much higher recovery rate from all strains of the virus known to exist as of the time of this recording, and there was very little I could actually do to help them, but it didn't stop me from feeling absolutely terrified. But my point is, the whole world was falling apart around me, and I made it through for one simple reason. I listened to Dolly Parton and Big Bird. Yeah, I know. That sounds like the nonsensical world building you'd get from a Kurt Vonnegut novel, but so it goes. And that's neither here or there, because it gets worse. But that's a story for another time. Be here next time for Jess and the even more terrible, even less good, very, very bad start to 2022. If you liked this video, please hit like and subscribe. To help this channel really grow, visit patreon.com/Parody Error Films and become a patron today.